Warmest season's greetings, everyone. Today I'm here to talk with you about computer keyboards. Not this one in particular, but rather some keyboards of the brand Matias. I think that's how you say it. So this is a little bit of a follow-up of a video to the earlier video that I did about Matias's Sculpt clone of a keyboard. A couple of weeks ago, my other Sculpt keyboard started going on the fritz. I had multiple of them. And so I started looking at and thinking about, okay, what can I replace it with? And I posted this thread up on Threads about it, and some of the responses and the discussion was hilarious. Some of it was, I don't know, edgy. But what I ended up deciding to do is I decided to break away for the first time since 2015, break away from the Sculpt kind of keyboard into a different kind of ergonomic keyboard. And I decided on this. This is also another keyboard by Matias. It's a Mac keyboard, and it's a mechanical keyboard that's in a ergonomic positioning that's somewhat similar to the Sculpt. I've had this keyboard now for probably about a month's time, and well, I got some thoughts on it, some insights on it, but overall, I really do like it. All right, in the last video, you saw this exact keyboard. This was the Sculpt keyboard I reviewed, and I like it. It's kind of gotten a little bit better the more I've worn it in terms of the responsiveness of some of the keys. But one thing I did notice, or that has happened since I've started using this keyboard, is exactly what I feared. I'm starting to get these palm rest. First off, indentations, but also it just looks dirty there now. And I don't know if there's any way to clean this kind of a fabric, but it's only going to get worse. So that was another reason why I was not exactly looking to get another one of these Sculpt keyboards to replace the one that just went on the fritz. Again, maybe you can get these new mouse pad like things from Matias. I actually haven't checked, but if not, it's only gonna get worse. This is the new keyboard. So let me grab this from a different way so we can actually show you. This is the new keyboard. This is the Ergo mechanical keyboard. You can see it's a keyboard that's in two separate pieces. It's got nice palm rests, and it's also got these kickstands on the bottom. That means you can kind of configure it in whatever way you want it to be. If you want it to be flat, easy enough, just flip down these top kickstands here at the bottom. And it's got these really nice cushions on them too. I don't think that these are going to get as noticeably dirty, definitely not as quickly as this little weird, palm rest pad on this Sculpt keyboard has. Very comfortable to use, very nice. So yes, this is a mechanical keyboard, and historically I've been kind of against mechanical keyboards just because they're so loud and obnoxious. Like, I've had places I've worked at in the office, and whatever, coworkers have brought them in, and it's just, all you hear is just clacking all day. So I've never really gotten into them too much. The other thing is, I've gotten very used to short throw keyboards at this point. So mechanical keyboards feel like a lot more labor and a lot more work with a lot of the standard keycaps that people put on there, the cherry keycaps or whatever. But this one is a little bit different. So Matias basically looked at the Apple Extended keyboard, I think Extended 2 keyboard that came out in the early 90s. Very highly regarded keyboard by almost everyone. Well, I don't know, almost everyone. Very highly regarded keyboard. Everybody really liked the Alps keycaps, I believe is what they were, that Apple used in that keyboard before they replaced it with the cheap silicone dome keycaps that they were using up until, I don't know, I think very recently. So Matias started with cloning those Alps keycaps, but then they improved them. They made them a lot less loud. So you've got the feeling of the older Alps keycaps that were in the Apple Extended 2 keyboard, but without all of the extra, audible typing noises and stuff. You'll still have a little bit of noises, but it's a lot less clacky, and it's a lot less, I don't know, annoying, I think, for me to listen to myself, but then also for other people to listen to. So this keyboard has basically the same design language as Matias's other keyboards. It's very similar to the Tactile Mini that I have in the other room there, and it's just as sturdy and has just as high of a build quality as the others too. With that said, I did have one issue with the first keyboard they sent me. It worked great for the first, I don't know, 2 days, and then it just stopped registering key presses. There was a weird issue where the USB, so there's a USB hub baked into the right-hand counterpart of this keyboard set. The USB hub worked fine and everything, it's just, it wouldn't register key presses. So I got in touch with Matias support, and they worked through some issues with me. We confirmed that, yeah, the keyboard is actually dead or whatever. And they shipped out a replacement real quick to me, and you know, I haven't had any issues since. It's been, I don't know, 3, maybe 4 weeks since I've had this replacement keyboard here. No issues, love it. And I actually think between the two, out of a Sculpt or Sculpt-like keyboard and this Ergo Pro, I'd recommend most people to check out this Ergo Pro. Like, you know, the Sculpt was great, it still is great, and now there's, we do have an option for replacements, but this is just superior in so many ways that make this, the whole Sculpt I'm seeing outdated. And yeah, I'd totally recommend picking up one of these. If you love ergonomic keyboards, if you love mechanical keyboards, this has got, I don't know, this is kind of the holy grail of all keyboards, and the only company I know making anything like this is Matias. Props to you guys for caring that much to take an old keycap design and improve it, and then also offer these ergonomic options. Like, who else is doing that? So the work you guys are doing, like, keep it up. I'm super happy to support you buying multiple keyboards. And so yeah, that's it. Like, I love this thing. Would not trade it for a different keyboard. Give it if you're in the market for a mechanical keyboard, if you love ergonomic keyboards, like the Ergo Pro, it's good.